Alright, we're back in the Wetlands Zone 1 here, and the kids want to plant just a few little seeds here in the banana mound. Got some papaya and just a few pumpkin seeds. Push the pumpkin seeds in the ground. Here's some more.
Thanks. Hey, I pushed it in the ground.
Alright, well Charlie just took
Hey, what's that right
Yeah,
now?
that's a sweet potato.
Stop.
Alright, did you push them deep into the ground there? Cover them with a little bit of soil.
Me?
Did you? There ain't no more.
How did you know?
Alright, now we're putting papaya seeds in the ground. You push them in the ground and cover them slightly. Alright, are y'all done?
Yep.
Biden and Zalbar are going probably to seed fast, so I'm going to try to take my trusty old weed eater and kind of just cut the tops off of some of them. I ain't going to cut them like completely down or anything. But we do not want them to be in the seed where they get all over our clothes when we're working. So we kind of just clip the tops of these Bidens, and you might see some flowers here and there. Hopefully those are already cut off and they're just laying sideways. They're just a pain in the butt to deal with when they're seeds, you know, when you're walking through them. We have a limited size cable, electric cable, although we have a second one. We could go anywhere in the property probably, but we have kids screaming. We have Natalie screaming bloody murder because the baby's walking in this direction and that direction. It's another hectic weekend where everything is difficult to get anything done. So we're going to clear out some of this area with the weed eater. There are piles and piles of ants here. And this area has been kind of healed up, you know, over the last year or two for various projects we've had. Looks like there's a lot of breakdown of material, organic matter. If we can keep the ants off of us, we're going to put, I think, our tea trees, our shrubs in here somewhere. We've cleaned this area up a little bit. I moved that log a little bit further back. You can probably see how spongy this is in certain areas. Just so much breakdown. That's basically pure compost there on the first 4 or 5 inches, maybe further. So maybe that'll make these tea plants happy. I've also kind of cut the tops on a lot of the Biden's albums here where it was going to go to seed soon. I left that patch over there, which is fine. Over here, I'm probably going to take this fence down later, but for now we're just going to plant these tea plants and see what happens. So we got 3 of these guys, and they're probably 3 foot, 2.5 foot, 2 foot maybe on the shortest one. You can order these online for, like, you know, probably end up costing you $20 to $30, maybe $35 a piece after shipping, maybe more than that. Or my local nursery, I guess, just propagates them, and they're $6 for a 1 gallon size. Probably just cuttings, I don't know. It would be nice if they were genetically different seedlings and that they could pollinate each other and create more seeds, but we'll see. I do have another one in another yard that I've decided to only put 2 of the plants down, and because there's not really enough room for 3 right there, we might have to go back that way later and clean up that area and put a 3rd one in. We're going to put some sweet potatoes, soybeans, maybe a squash or pumpkin or 2, and possibly something else later. So we put soybeans here, 2 Korean sweet potatoes. We got some jewels of opar. Here is a pumpkin that's recently sprouted a couple days ago. I may put another one there. Longevity spinach right there. And we may add some more stuff later. We just watered it down. Hopefully we'll get some rain over the next few days and everything will look better. Some of this taro definitely looks stressed. It's got some yellow and losing leaves there. Let's hope that it is going to be better. I think I'm going to plant more taro bulbs and stuff in here too soon. I'm kind of worried about the malanga getting some little white mold spots. So I think I'm going to plant all of them out And I think I got one starting to sprout. So I'm just to have one that I can say looks like it's going to come out. I'm going to do that in a pot, I think. So those 3 there are going to go to the ground somewhere. And I probably should get the rest of these sweet potatoes out as well. And I don't know how long the taro will last out, without molding and getting bad, but probably should plant those out as well. There's a tea, and probably about 6-7 foot. I put 3 malanga bulbs right here. Really sandy hill here from when I was digging a year or so back. So it's a little bit higher up. Got some shade, some sun. Probably prefers a little more sun, but we'll see if they even come up at all. Alright, so we planted about 8 taro bulbs in here. Put some soybeans on top of the ground. Didn't really have time to push them down, so birds might get them all or something. Later on, if we don't get a good amount of soybean sprouts, we'll probably just push some in the ground a few weeks or a month or so. So I'm going to go into the living room and talk about where we moved the tea plants versus where they were planned to be, and then we can end this video. So we're in Wetlands Z1 working today. So that is this area all the way around here. So this is the Wetlands Z1. And I've zoomed in now. We were originally going to put the tea plants right here. So what I've decided is to put them right here. Let me get a little bit better right here. So the tea plants are now in this area. The taro is probably a little bit lower up here, and the tea plants are up there. So I guess we'll have to update this later. And this is what it's like with kids trying to do any kind of videoing. JJ, eat your food. Jarrett, eat your food. Now. So we will update this later. And that's about it. Bye-bye.